Walk will take it across the timeline, guarded by Hurd. Drives to his left side. Walk will take it across the timeline, guarded by Hurd. Drives to his left side, beats his defender, backs up, fading away. Good! That may be a dagger. 59-54 with 1:08 left. Braden Walk coming alive in the overtime period.
Buffaloes basketball is on the air. Mountain View High School is ready to lead the charge in the 2019-2020 season.
Down low in the blocks, draws contact, and it falls. Lindy Herford back to the line to tie it.
Catch it all on your home for Bridger Valley basketball, mylocalradio.com. Mountain View basketball is brought to you by Auto Farm Chevrolet, the Come On In of Casper, Westar Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, Plains Tire, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Trona Valley Community Federal Credit Union, The Store, and Blacks Fork Dental. Now, Buffs fans, it's time to head to the booth to join the play-by-play voice of the Bridger Valley, Jake Hibbard.
Final game of the Bridger Valley Invitational has us back in Mountain View, Wyoming. Wind River, the Cougars, take on the homestanding Mountain View Buffs. Buffaloes, last time we saw them, lost in overtime to Cokeville. Coming off a win earlier today, trying to finish off the Bridger Valley Invitational in victorious fashion. Jake Hibbard online at mylocalradio.com as part of a First Bank presentation. We'll jump into the Sawyer's Disaster Cleanup and Construction pregame show next.
Hi, this is Chase Sawyer with Sawyer Disaster Cleanup and Construction. In addition to our cleanup and restoration services, we also offer new construction and remodeling. We can help with a newer kitchen, bathroom, a garage, deck, or a new addition to your home. We provide accurate, itemized estimates with no hidden fees or extra charges, and we complete each job to 100% of your satisfaction. Call us today at 307-741-7000. Sawyer Disaster Cleanup and Construction.
Welcome into the Sawyer Disaster Cleanup and Construction pregame show. Water, mold, fire, damage, or more, Sawyer's is there for you at 307-741-7000. Located in the Bridger Valley, but available anywhere you need cleanup or construction done. WyoDisasterCleanup.com, the website to visit. Time now for a quick Bradshaw's Glass Towing and Fitness first look. Bradshaw's, whatever it is you need, Bradshaw's can probably help. 24-hour towing, 24-hour fitness, and home and auto glass repair as well. 307-787-3450 or located in Lyman. Well, the girls of Mountain View looking to finish off a long weekend of successful basketball. One more win. Wind River looking to get a little something working in their last contest and had a rough go of it so far. The JV contest ended up with a running clock. Wind River's JV was able to muster just 2 points in the second half. Mountain View put up 66 for a final of 66-9. Haley Stevens has been battling through a little bit of a surgery recovery this week, but she's been playing. And talking to her coach yesterday, there's a couple of things at play here. One, yeah, she's in pain, and should she be out there, well, it's not going to hurt anything, but it's certainly fatiguing her. Well, she wants to play at the next level, and she thinks that colleges look at this, how do you play throughout a whole season? How do you play through adversity? So she's keeping that in mind as she goes out there and battles through after getting her tonsils removed earlier this week. And also, there's the question of conditioning, because there is a 20-day off period in between next week's tournament and then their next tournament in Rollins on January 10th. And conditioning, if you miss a couple of games here or there, how much does that add up as you jump right into conference play? Once we get into the middle of January and 20 days off into season from games, it's just practice. There aren't going to be too many games after next week. So here we are, and one more game to go. The starting lineup today for the Mountain View Buffaloes will go as such. Haley Stevens, and Emily Bugas in the backcourt, Sadie Mitchell at the wing, Kylie Dellinger at the wing as well, and in the post, Bailey Henstra. Off the bench for them, we'll see Katie Georges, Jada Kennison, Emma Murray, and perhaps Maddie Lufer and Kendall Herford in some limited minutes as well. Ronnie Nakota starts for Wind River, as well as Hadley Becker and Savannah Arnich. Josie Oldman and Jenny Medicine Cloud round out the starting five. We'll see Sierra Burnett, Talia Seabearing, Braxton Tidsum, and Krista Henry off the bench for Wind River. We'll take a break, come back, as that is your Bradshaw's Glass Towing and Fitness first look, and close out the Sawyer Disaster Cleanup and Construction pregame show by hearing from Coach Jessica Moretti, as we caught up with her earlier this week. This is the First Bank presentation of Mountain View basketball, set to take on Wind River at the Bridger Valley Invitational next.
Hi, this is Chase Sawyer with Sawyer Disaster Cleanup and Construction. Our company specializes in fire damage restoration, mold inspection, remediation and testing, flood cleanup, and biohazardous cleanup services. We complete each job to 100% of your satisfaction. Safety is our highest priority, and once we've completed your job, we ensure your home or business will again be a safe place to occupy. Call me, Chase, at 307-741-7000. Sawyer Disaster Cleanup and Construction.
The central and midwestern U.S. averages more than 850 tornadoes each year, and lately, the number of floods has been rising in the region too. So chances are, there will be more twisters and floods near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are, you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Whatever you need, it's likely that Bradshaw's in Lyman can help. Whether it's windows at home or new glass in your car, truck, SUV, or semi, Bradshaw's has it. Tires? Yes. All vehicles, ATVs, semis, and more. Bradshaw's offers a 24-hour towing service for everything large to small. And the Bradshaw Fitness Center is open 24/7. There's more, so always call Bradshaw's first. Whatever you need, it's likely they can help. 307-787-3450. Again, that's 307-787-3450.
We hope you're enjoying this MyLocalRadio.com exclusive broadcast of Bridger Valley Sports. We love being able to travel around the state to bring the action on the field or court back to you watching at home. Let's face it, doing all of this would not be possible without all of our great sponsors. We appreciate the support the following businesses and individuals show to both Mountain View and Lyman Sports. Bradshaw's Glass Towing and Fitness. Whatever it is you need, Bradshaw's can probably help. The Come On In of Casper. When it comes time to cheer on your Buffs or Eagles at state, the Come On In is your best bet for a great night's stay. Auto Farm Chevrolet in Evanston. General Manager Dennis Lynch invites you to come and experience a community-driven dealership. Evanston Regional Hospital. Quality health care close to home. Bridger Valley Motor. Got a check engine light blinking? Don't guess at what the problem is. Take it to Slim at Bridger Valley Motor in Lyman. And Achieve Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy. No excuses, just results. Thank you to all of our Bridger Valley sports sponsors.
Mountain View head coach for the girls program, Jess Moretti, joins me. New season, are you ready for it?
Yeah, I am. We're ready to get going.
You get to start off at home. That's got to be a nice thing. And I guess you're not the AD, so you don't have to worry about this team needs that. But, you know, being at home, you don't have to travel. You get all the games coming to you. That's a rarity for tournaments.
Yeah, it is. It's nice, especially start this first one at home. I don't know. You know, you'd like to think a little bit of home court advantage, used to the space. You get your own bed. I think it's a good way, any of those jitters that they might have, starting where they're comfortable and used to. Yeah.
You get to see a lot of opponents in the first 3 weeks of multiple classifications, a lot of smaller classifications this week, and then anywhere between 1A and 4A next week, and then the Pinedale tournament, or the Rollins tournament. You could see a lot of 3A teams. What do you like about the variation of opponents and really just the sheer number of opponents in the first 3 weeks of the season?
Yeah, it is. It's a great variety, you know, and starting out with that 1A, 2A schedule, I feel like it gives us the opportunity to kind of get into our systems to an extent. You know, we have Cokeville. They're a very good basketball team, so we got to be ready for them. So even when you play those smaller schools, it doesn't really matter, you know. Next week when we go to the Flaming Gorge, we have 3 4A schools, and that's always a test for us every year. And so we look forward to starting out and kind of getting things settled in a little bit, and then really having to be challenged.
It's a new look team from a year ago. What can I expect out of some of these new names on the program?
Absolutely, yeah, we are. The girls, you're going to notice, I think, the same Mountain View girls basketball. We're going to push the ball. We're going to be fast. We're going to be aggressive. Try to put lots of pressure on the rim. I think Haley Stevens will be our primary point guard. That will be different this year, replacing that. But I really feel like we have, although we're a little bit on the younger side, I still feel like we have some excellent basketball players to fill in some spots from last year.
How have you felt about the first few weeks of practice as you get everyone back into the winter sports season mode?
I think getting back into sync, and I think with having a new crew, it's lots of learning and lots of reviewing, and so I think the start is a little bit slower, obviously, compared to like last year when you have returning seniors, but it's been good. It's been excellent. The girls have been working hard. They're ready for the transition. They're ready to get in the gym and play some basketball.
It's Coach Moretti for the first week of Mountain View girls basketball. Good luck.
Time now for the first quarter, and since we didn't have a boys game today, we'll give all the sponsors for them. So first the Black Forks Timber starting lineup, as we mentioned, for Mountain View: Haley Stevens, Emily Bugas, Sadie Mitchell, Kylie Dellinger, Bailey Henstra, rounding out that starting five for Mountain View. For Wind River in the black jerseys, we have the opening tip, and at the tip is Medicine Cloud, won by Wind River. Moving from left to right, Josie Oldman, joined by Jenny Medicine Cloud, Savannah Arnich, Hadley Becker, and Ronnie Nakota. Over on the wing, as we get started, the first possession brought to you by, in this quarter, Bridger Valley Motor. Jake Hibbard joined alongside the best-looking color analyst in Wyoming, Kate Bolender. How you doing, Kate?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking, Jake.
Well, she'll be on the call today as well. You ready for this? You've been keeping stats for me throughout.
I've been trying. No guarantees that they're accurate. I'm not going to say they're accurate, but they're there.
Well, we have a turnover, and it's Mountain View's ball, moving from right to left in the white jerseys, purple numerals. And Haley Stevens drops it down low to Henstra, tied up. And I think we have a jump ball. Possession arrow with Mountain View. Kylie Dellinger on the inbound. Looking for someone. Henstra flashes into the post, gets it in the left block, throws up a bank shot, no good. Her own rebound and a foul drawn. It was Savannah Arnich on the foul.
Playing basketball, one of the worst things is an inbound pass.
Yeah.
Trying to get it in, and everyone's so congested, and the defense is tight, and you just got to try to get the ball and shoot it up.
First free throw from Henstra is no good.
She has another to try again, though.
Now you get two shots. Looking for the first point on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Henstra misses the second. She struggled at the free throw line today. Rebound for Wind River. Running shot missed by Josie Oldman, and a rebound for Mountain View. It's Henstra on the board, and a foul called. That's two fouls early on. Josie Oldman whistled for it after the first foul on Arnich. This one, the hand check foul and an inbound from the near sideline. Haley Stevens to take it across, guarded by Ronnie Nakota. Drives to her right, spins into the paint, stop and pop. Haley Stevens with a quick two. Pressure on from Kylie Dellinger. Throws it over. Sadie Mitchell goes up into the stands trying to save that basketball. Stays with Wind River.
Too bad it wasn't volleyball. She might have been able to throw that back in and keep it in play.
Just missed it. Went up into the stands, knocked a water bottle down to the floor. Handoff from Arnich back to Nakota. Nakota behind the 10-foot volleyball line, guarded by Bugas. Man-to-man look for Mountain View. We saw a lot of zone the last 2 days, but Mountain View comes in a man look to start this game. In the high post, turnaround pass back from Becker. Out to Arnich. Gives off to Nakota. Throws it over right side. Arnich into the post. Flashes in. Oldman double team. Dribbles out of it. Backs up. Tries a three. No good. Rebound Wind River, and the scoop shot is sent away. Jenny Medicine Cloud on the attempt, but she is fouled. 2 shots. Foul against Emily Bugas.
Her first.
Bugas fouled out in yesterday's game. Madison Cloud makes the first free throw. 2-0 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board, make it now 2-1. First quarter brought to you by Bridger Valley Motor. Got a check engine light? Well, take it to Bridger Valley Motor. They'll give you the free diagnostics check and let you know what's going on with your engine. 6:16 remains in the first quarter, and a second free throw made by Madison Cloud. Stevens across the timeline, throws it into the post. Dellinger can't handle it, but does pass it back out with one right hand out to Bugas. Resetting is Mountain View to the left side. Dellinger crosses over, looks in to this baseline. It's Mitchell, back out Dellinger on the wing. Throw into the post. Henstra on a double team, backs up, misses, can't get the shot to go. And it's a rebound for Wind River. High dribble from Madison Cloud. Gives it off to Arnage. Looking for a cut in. Arnage puts the ball on the ground, guarded by Henstra. Drives in herself, beats Henstra off the dribble, left-handed layup, and quick moves for Arnage. 5:28 left in the first period. 4-2 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Open for three, why not take it? And she banks it in, Kate. Emily
Good old
Bugas.
3-bank shot.
Emily Bugas with the 3. Arnage passes over right side. Into the game was Talia Seabearing coming in on the last dead ball. Passes over left side. Also in Krista Henry. Henry flashes into the post. Arnage with it. Tries to drive past this time Stevens, and she does back-to-back drives. And at, probably about 5'11", 6 foot. Arnage pretty quick.
She is quick. She's got confidence too.
Confidence and 4 points and a 6-5 lead on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Emily Bugas handles the ball, hands off to Mitchell, then hand off to Dellinger. She's open from 4 feet away, misses. Henstra on the board, fouled as she goes up, and it's on Arnage. Now that's 2 fouls for Savannah Arnage. And there's 2 players waiting to come into the game. After 2 straight scores for Arnage, do you take her out with 2 fouls and 4:34 left in the first, or do you let it ride? First free throw from Henstra.
Was that her second or her first?
Well, it actually went against Madison Cloud, not Arnage. So yeah, it was her. She's still got 1 foul, so you don't have to worry about that. I thought it was Arnage on the reach, but it was number 32, Madison Cloud.
I thought it was too. She was in the center of that 2-3 defensive zone, but apparently not.
Apparently not. First free throw, no good by Henstra. The second one in. Tied up 6-6 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. A 3 by Bugas, a 2 by Stevens, and 1 of 4 shooting at the line for Henstra. Ooh, over and back perhaps. No, they toe the line, but a turnover. Dellinger, 2-on-1. She double dribbled with it. And right there, it looked like she was thinking about passing to Bugas and then decided to keep it a little bit late, forcing the double dribble.
That hesitation can kill players sometimes when you just, and then you end up taking it and you travel or double dribble or whatever you want.
Trapped by Mountain View. That's been their bread and butter defensively throughout these first 2 days of the tournament. 4:10 left, and a turnover. Goes into the hands of Mitchell. She'll take it over far sideline. White jerseys, purple numerals, and lettering for the Buffs. Halfway through the Bridger Valley Motor first quarter. Drive in, stop and pop from Haley Stevens. That's 2 shots, almost identical for Stevens. That's how she got her points yesterday in the loss too.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 56. I think, or 66-60 loss in double overtime yesterday. To transition long 2 for Josie Oldman. 8-8 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Wind River likes to get up and down. Mountain View has Dellinger. Crossover into the legs of Madison Cloud. No, never mind, that's Oldman. She runs with it, left-handed layup. Misses a little bit off to the left. Dellinger takes down the rebound. Bugas with it, thinks about running, and then tosses it left side to Stevens. One-handed pass into the post, intended for Henstra. Stolen away. That was Braxton Tidsum.
Yeah.
With the steal. 3 ball in transition, misses long. Out of bounds, last touch by Wind River. Krista Henry called with it. And it was Dellinger and Henry in there. And I always wonder, if you're a referee, how do you decipher who touched it last in those situations?
I don't know if it's different being down there on the court like that, Or if you just guess and be confident in it.
3 minutes left, 8-8 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Haley Stevens drops it off the glass, but misses a little bit long. A putback on the rebound by Henstra, and the foul sends her back to the line for an and one opportunity. Henstra stays with the ball and gets the board. Converts. She's had a tough day at the line already in 2 trips. Made her last free throw, though, and looking to put in one here to give Mountain View a 10-8 lead.
As opposed to being down in that bottom on the other side of the basket, if it misses, you got easy bread and butter if you're taller, just like she is.
She does convert, and it's 11-8 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Now, she's usually the tallest player on the court. There's some Wind River players in the neighborhood of her today, though. Ronnie Nakota passes it wildly into the post, and a lot of turnovers early for Mountain View. Haley Stevens takes it across far sideline into Bugas. Short corner shot, misses short. Rebounded by Oldman. Just behind the timeline, Nakota picked up her dribble. She gets it across. Ooh, walk. And hesitation from Krista Henry. She kind of stutter stepped and then remembered she had to put the ball on the ground. 2:22 left in the Bridger Valley Motor first quarter. You ever do that?
I have.
Me too.
I wish I hadn't, but I had.
Me too. Haley Stevens with the basketball. And a freshman will check in at the next dead ball. It's Jada Kennison, Coach Moretti's daughter, and a 3-ball banked in by Stevens.
Steven has a pretty shot, just that nice arc.
Very confident with it, and she's a good ball handler. That sets up a lot of good shots, and it's a straight up and down shot, and she can get it away quickly. On the wing for Wind River, Savannah Arnich gives it up top. Jenny Medicine Cloud with the basketball. Bounce pass over right side to Arnich. Guarded by Stevens. Throw into the post. Turn around right side. And a little drop down out to the right side. Tidsup can't handle a little dribbler. Goes out of bounds. 14-8 to score. Mountain View on top. Katie Georges, a sophomore, and Jada Kennison, a freshman, both into the game. In place of Henstra and Bugas.
There's 1:38 left, and Wind River already has 6 turnovers.
6 turnovers, and that's partially a credit to Mountain View, as in all the games we've seen, this is our 3rd game, they've turned over the ball at a high clip. Or I should say they've forced turnovers at a high clip. Dellinger to the left side, baseline out to the high post. Quick crossover from Kennison, looking down into the block. Sadie Mitchell moving to post, can't quite handle it, but it's knocked out by Henry. Baseline inbound for Dellinger. Oh, looks like the scoreboard got bumped.
No.
That wasn't you, I don't think.
No, we've
We've
got
had some people
passionate
fans. Turnover, Arnich in transition. Georges fouls her in 2 shots. $1:13 left in the first quarter. Arnich has 2 buckets in the game. Came right back to back, and good plays, driving pass from the wing or the top of the key, straight past her defender, first Henstra, and then Stevens. Nothing but net on her first free throw attempt.
Keep going.
Go ahead.
A few years ago, there was a team for Riverton. They were all tall like her, could handle the ball, and would just drive in. She reminds me a lot of those girls that they were just talented.
Yeah, and that was 2014, 2015 that I think you're talking about. The Riverton team finished 3rd at regionals. 1 minute left, 14-10 after the 2 makes by Arnich. Still a 2-possession lead for Mountain View, but a steal by Arnich. Taken away by Kennison, and Jada gets called for a foul, running into her. Arnich inbounds. Goes to Nakota. On the right wing, it's Arnich. Guarded by Mitchell. Dribbles it once, picks it up, looks into the post. Turnaround, Medicine Cloud on the left side. Little scoop shot, drops. Used the glass. And it's 14-12 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. 4 points from Medicine Cloud. Dellinger back to Stevens. Tries a 3. No. Thought it was in. Went a little bit long off the handle. Rebounded from Henry. Medicine Cloud on the run. Tosses up ahead. Arnich with the basketball. Holding on to her dribble, finds Medicine Cloud on the right, blocks, and good movement from Medicine Cloud. She started the fast break and then finished it, finding opening on the right side. 14 all on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. A turnover for Mountain View. Bailey Henstra replaces Jada Kennison.
Just a few seconds ago, it was 14-9. This Wind River team moves fast.
14-8 even. It was a 6-0 run with 2 free throws from Arnich. That started that, and then back-to-back turnovers. Arnich looks left side. She's got Nakota. 3 seconds left. Down to 2, out to the corner. At the buzzer, Henry throws it up. Nearly banked it in, but it's tied after 1 period. 14 all on the Benedict's Market and True Value board to close out the Bridger Valley Motor first quarter. We'll take a break, be back in 60 seconds with second quarter action on a First Bank presentation of Mountain View basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
When do you schedule doctor appointments?
In bed before I fall asleep. In the car waiting to pick up my kids.
We can even do it after breakfast.
We all lead busy lives. Online appointment scheduling puts you in control. In just 90 seconds, you can make an appointment with a primary care provider or specialist at evanstonanytime.com. Select the day and time most convenient for you. Enter some basic information, and just like that, you're scheduled for care. Schedule appointments for next day and beyond at evanstonanytime.com.
Back in the second quarter here on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. It's 14-14. Mountain View and Wind River tied up. As we welcome you into the Reese Auto Service second quarter, there was 6 turnovers and 1 right out of the break for Wind River. But what did the turnover difference, Kate, come down to after the first quarter?
Well, turnovers for Wind River were still 6 at the end. They cleaned that up, and the Mountain View only has 2.
So just 2 turnovers. Those both came back-to-back, though, late in the quarter and helped Wind River tie this basketball game up. A turnover for Mountain View goes off the legs of Haley Stevens. Turnaround. Arnich athletically into the paint. Turns it around, and it's a Wind River lead 16-14 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Stevens out to the left side. Mitchell dribbles up to the top of the key, hands off to Dellinger, picks it up at the elbow, out to the corner. 3 from Stevens. No, misses long. Arnich had the board. Comes away with it, though, is Josie Oldman. Oldman takes it across. Wind River in the black jerseys, moving from left to right. Both teams have the same colors, purple and black. Mountain View in white, Wind River in black. Out to the left wing, it's Medicine Cloud. Gives it right side. Throwing up the shot is Becker. No good on the 3. The rebound followed the shot, though. Josie Oldman with the putback. 18-14 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Wind River proving to be a tough opponent. They're long, they're athletic, and they can shoot. Left side, Sadie Mitchell gets a screen from Dellinger, picks it up behind the free throw line, and gives off to Haley Stevens. Didn't know what to expect after seeing the running clock in the JV game. Did not necessarily expect this. This is a good varsity team.
This is a good varsity team.
Up by 4 over Mountain View. Minute and a half into the Reese Auto Service second period. Ooh, lazy bounce pass to Dellinger. She skips it over to the top of the key, gives it to Mitchell. Bugas calling for it over on the right side. She gets it, dribbles with her left hand, picks up at the elbow, turns around with the pivot foot. 5-second clock's working. Back to Dellinger at the 10-foot line. Loft into the post. Henstra was fronted. She got it, and Henstra just tossed it up to the 6-foot junior, and she delivers.
Love having a tall center, man.
Yeah, nice. It's luxury to have 6 foot and also using her body well as she was fronted by a tall player in her own right, and Arnich, I think it was, but she was able to get it and convert. Have to be quick, though. Once you get that ball, you can't wait around on it. You got to put the ball right up.
We were talking earlier about that hesitation. If she hesitated, she was going to kill her, but she didn't. She got it up and in.
Baseline after I think the ball was just out of bounds. There was no foul there.
No foul.
Just out of bounds. Baseline
Dellinger
inbound.
knocked it out.
Oldman on the inbound. Looks into the left, blocks. A hook shot.
Nice.
Drops. Braxton Tidsum. I don't even think she jumped on that one.
No.
Just put it out and then threw it up. 20-16 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Mitchell looks down low, back to Henstra. She got the first one to drop, but this time the ball's stolen away. However, a double dribble turns the ball back over. And trying to catch a number on that. That was 23, Talia Seabearing.
Yep.
20-16, just 2 points in the quarter for Mountain View. Bank shot attempted by Mitchell, no good. Bugus chases down the board, tripped up, but holds on to it.
She was about to the ground too, but kept it together.
Back to Mitchell, then to Dellinger. 5:20, Dellinger picks it up on the left wing, gives it to Bugus. She works around. Seabearing finds a layup. How about that move from Emily Bugus?
She's getting confidence the more games we go in.
She moved quickly. She possessed the ball well and showed that quickness that we saw back in the volleyball season. Down to the baseline. Tied up, Haley Stevens ties up Ronnie Nakota, and the jump ball possession arrow I think stays with goes to Mountain View's way. Wind River started with possession in the second quarter, so that makes sense. 3 minutes into the Reese Auto Service second quarter. Reese Auto Service can work on any engine, small or large, in Lyman, Wyoming. 747-6450, the number to call. 4:55 left in the second period. Kendall Herford, the junior, post checks in for Mountain View. Throws it over right side to Bugus. It was deflected, but Bugus holds on to it. To Stevens for a three at the wing. She's short. Stevens got one to drop, but it's been tough sledding ever since then from distance. Wind River on the run. 2 steps and a scoop shot. Shot a little bit hard off the glass and no good. Rebounded by Herford after the miss by Oldman. Stevens hesitates, then works into the paint. Opens up some space. That's good. Haley Stevens scores for the first time this quarter, almost halfway through. Ties the game up, most importantly, 20-20 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Stop and pop three ball, nothing but net. Josie Oldman says hello from distance.
Swish City.
You said you were going to fit that one in.
I'm going to try my best.
Dellinger crosses the timeline, then gives it off to Kendall Herford. Halfway through the Reese Auto Service second quarter. Turn around. Emily Bugus on the baseline, looking for a passing mate. Has Henstra? No. It's taken away. On the run, Oldman with it. It's a 1-on-3 disadvantage. See if she still tries to attack. Does not. Ball poked out by Bugus. All clean. Keep playing. Seabearing with the basketball on the right wing, dribbling at the midline circle. 3:35 left in the Reese Auto Service second quarter. A deep three by Oldman. Drops that one too.
I'm not going to say it.
Back-to-back three balls though by Josie Oldman. 26-20 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Timeout taken by Coach Moretti, and they need it. Mountain View down by 6. 5 minutes into this second quarter, brought to you by Reese Auto Service. This is a First Bank presentation of Mountain View basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
When you have any mechanical problems, always think of Reese Auto Service in Lyman first. Doug and the mechanics at Reese Auto Service work on everything from your lawnmower and snowblower to cars, trucks, farm and ranch equipment, and semis. You can also get tires for anything you need at Reese Auto Service. Always visit Reese first. You'll get great pricing and quality-friendly service. Reese Auto Service, 541 Highway 413, Lyman. Your mobility affects every aspect of your life. When you suffer from an injury that decreases your mobility, or maybe you're just noticing that you're having a harder time balancing and your flexibility isn't what it used to be, call Randy Christofferson at Achieve Sports Medicine. Randy will work with you to improve your overall health by reducing pain and improving mobility. Schedule your appointment today by calling 307-747-4627. Achieve Sports Medicine in Lyman. No excuses, just results.
26-20 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Mountain View trails Wind River. Mountain View hosting this Bridger Valley Invitational. This is the final game. 3:22 left in the Reese Auto Service second quarter. Inbound from Kylie Dellinger goes to Haley Stevens. Taking it across from right to left. Mountain View looking for some answers offensively after back-to-back threes by Josie Oldman. Dellinger at the top of the key, works to her left, has Mitchell in the post, then pops it up top to Stevens. Works to her right, then to Henstra. Back to Stevens over on the right side. 3 minutes left in the Reese Auto Service second. At the elbow, out to the corner. Bugus hesitates, drops down into the post. Dellinger is hit, and to the line for the and one.
Old-fashioned three-point play.
Well, Kylie Dellinger was in the post. She's about 5'6", 5'7", but she kind of threw the body into it and then backed away to avoid any chance of a rejection. This is a tall Wind River team and a good team. It's a good early season challenge for these Mountain View Buffaloes, and they're trying to live up to it right now. Dellinger converts on the and one opportunity. That's her first points today. Arnich back into the game. running the point position. Throws it to Seabearing. Then into the post, outside. Long three from the wing, no good. Arnich tries to get the board. Dellinger knocks it off the body of Arnich, and it's Mountain View basketball.
Dellinger is just a good defensive player.
She's scrappy and opportunistic.
She's athletic.
Athletic, and I think quick reactions as well. Stevens the point. I don't think she's has she taken a break yet today?
I don't think so.
I think she's been on the court the whole time. Back to the right side, it's Emily Bugas. Bugas with 2 points in the game. Moves over to the right corner, picks up her dribble, terminates and then passes to Dellinger. Skip left side. Stevens fakes from 3, floats in, bounce pass to Henstra. Another foul, put Bailey back on the line. 2:10 remains in the Reese Auto Service second quarter. Foul goes against number 34, Krista Henry.
No.
No, never mind. That was the last foul. I was too quick. It's Jenny Medicine Cloud.
Slow down, Jake. Jeez, you're not out on the floor.
I looked at the court, I looked at the scoreboard, and it said whatever her number is, 34. And then I looked back up, and indeed that was the last foul.
So, Jake, I got a question for you.
Okay, Henstra makes the first free throw, yes.
You said that Reese works on all size inches, large and small.
Yes.
How small are we talking?
Lawnmower?
All right, I'll take it.
Weed eater, perhaps?
Maybe.
Pretty small.
All right.
2 minutes left in the Reese Auto Service second quarter. That's a good little advertisement plug there. Missed shot. Haley Stevens on the run, bounce pass, thrown away, and a turnover for Mountain View. Arnich on the run. Stevens shading behind her. Straight up the middle. She'll work around past Sadie Mitchell and drops it down for 2 more. 28-24 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Henstra missed the second free throw, going back to last possession, by the way. Arnich with the transition bucket has 4 in the quarter. Elbow pass outside to Bugas, then to Stevens. Stevens has 1 3 today. In all, though, she's got 9 points. 3 ball by Mitchell. And there's an answer that Mountain View's been looking for. Makes it a 1-point differential, 28-27. 105. Wind River basketball. Seabearing passes over to Nakota. Nakota takes it after Henry nearly loses it. Look into the post and a bounce pass from Arnich. Looking down to Oldman. Went untouched apparently by Mountain View, and I don't know if Haley Stevens is, I think she got hit in the gut maybe, because in the past we've been looking for fatigue, or did she, getting checked out by the referees. Ruled all good. I didn't see what happened to Haley. It doesn't look like she got fatigue like she has in the last couple of games.
No, it looked like she got hit somewhere.
Yeah. 45 seconds. Dellinger in the post misses, chases her own board down, and then throws it off of Arnich.
She gave that little smirk after, and Arnich was just so mad.
She looked pretty frustrated. That's the second time she's done that to her.
Second time in this quarter, too.
Throw in from Dellinger to the elbow. Mitchell to take the lead. No. Arnich comes down with the rebound. Gives it off. And Seabearing taking it across. Back to Seabearing, 26 seconds left. Out to the corner. Arnich is a threat from distance or down low, either way.
She's a threat.
Oldman could probably shoot from there. She hit a 3 from at least college range on the wing earlier. 14 seconds remain. 28-27 in favor of Wind River. They also have the basketball. 7 seconds. Arnich approaches to attack against Henstra. Drives over, bounce pass, then back to Nakota. A long 3. No good. That was about as deep as you could get while still being legal. That was at the little corner of the out-of-bounds and 10-foot volleyball line near the Buffalo signal. First half ends 28-27, back and forth game. We'll be back with halftime coverage next on a First Bank presentation of Mountain View basketball on MyLocalRadio.com. 28-27, Wind River leads on the Benedict's Market and True Value board.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds, plus online streaming music, giveaways, and more. It's all on MyLocalRadio.com. Watch as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches. Catch up on local and regional news and stream your favorite music. Visit mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook and stream it all live.
When you have any mechanical problems, always think of Reese Auto Service in Lyman first. Doug and the mechanics at Reese Auto Service work on everything from your lawnmower and snowblower to cars, trucks, farm and ranch equipment, and semis. You can also get tires for anything you need at Reese Auto Service. Always visit Reese first. You'll get great pricing and quality-friendly service. Reese Auto Service, 541 Highway 413, Lyman.
Trona Valley Federal Credit Union is a not-for-profit financial institution. When you become a member, you are an owner of the credit union. We believe in people over profit, and that impacts the way we do business from our overall structure down to the smallest detail. Our philosophy sets us apart, and we're here for you. Earn more with our high-yield checking account, start a savings goal, check out our competitive loans, and much more. Become a member today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. Member NCUA.
Sometimes getting the whole family scheduled for a dental appointment is hard. Different days, different times, and then how do you pay for it all? These problems have been solved by Black's Fork Dental in Mountain View because we serve patients of all ages. It's easy to schedule the whole family on the same day, so you just make one trip. We accept most insurances, and if you don't have insurance, we offer an in-house discount so the whole family can have a healthy smile. Don't wait. Call today. Black's Fork Dental in Mountain View, 307-782-3630.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Halftime here in Mountain View, Wyoming. Final day and final game of the Bridger Valley Invitational. It's a great one. 28-27 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Mountain View trails the Wind River Cougars. First half stats go as such. For scoring first, Mountain View, 9 points from Haley Stevens and 7 from Bailey Henstra lead the way. 5 from Emily Bugas, 3 by Sadie Mitchell, and 3 by Kylie Dellinger. On Wind River, it's a two-headed attack of Savannah Arnich and Josie Oldman, 10 points apiece. Jenny Medicine Cloud with 6. And off the bench, Braxton Tidsum with 2. Kate, tell us about the rebounds and turnover battle as it's gone.
Well, right now, Wind River has a total of 10 rebounds and 9 turnovers. They had 6 of those turnovers in the first quarter. That came like in the first, probably 5 minutes of the game.
Yep.
Cleared it up, got 2 at the end. And then Mountain View has 7 rebounds and 8 turnovers.
Yeah, most of those turnovers for Wind River came early, and since then they've cleaned up, and that's when the corner turned. It looked like it could be all Mountain View very early on if they could just continue to convert on offense. But since then, the defense, as the defense goes a little bit, so does the tempo for Mountain View. And right now, this game seems to be being played maybe a little bit more at Wind River's tempo.
It's so true. I don't know. They seem like they're playing more of like what I would expect in like New York on the streets when they just pick up a game and just kind of go for it. But they know each other. They know how to play. They know what each other's strengths are and weaknesses, and they're able to play together and have fun as a team.
Definitely a fast-paced team, and Mountain View would like to be fast-paced as well. Haley Stevens has had a few moments so far where she's gotten a couple of shots where she drives in and then stops just before the layup. They've found a little bit of success with Bailey Henstra, but I think the challenge there is you've got to get the ball right to her, and she needs to have a clear path to the basket. Otherwise, this Wind River team is very opportunistic, and they've come up with some steals, stripped the ball away, or put her on the line, which so far has worked pretty well. She has missed 4 of her 7 free throws.
Wow.
We'll take a break. 5:13 left before the start of the second period on this First Bank presentation of Mountain View basketball on MyLocalRadio.com. Wind River leads at the half over Mountain View 28-27 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board.
Hi, this is Chase Sawyer with Sawyer Disaster Cleanup and Construction. In addition to our cleanup and restoration services, we also offer new construction and remodeling. We can help with a newer kitchen, bathroom, a garage, deck, or a new addition to your home. We provide accurate, itemized estimates with no hidden fees or extra charges, and we complete each job to 100% of your satisfaction. Call us today at 307-741-7000. Sawyer Disaster Cleanup and Construction.
When you have any mechanical problems, always think of Reese Auto Service in Lyman first. Doug and the mechanics at Reese Auto Service work on everything from your lawnmower and snowblower to cars, trucks, farm and ranch equipment, and semis. You can also get tires for anything you need at Reese Auto Service. Always visit Reese first. You'll get great pricing and quality-friendly service. Reese Auto Service, 541 Highway 413, Lyman.
Bye-bye. Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably going to turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
We hope you're enjoying this MyLocalRadio.com exclusive broadcast of Bridger Valley Sports. We love being able to travel around the state to bring the action on the field or court back to you watching at home. Let's face it, doing all of this would not be possible without all of our great sponsors. We appreciate the support the following businesses and individuals show to both Mountain View and Lyman Sports. Bradshaw's Glass Towing and Fitness. Whatever it is you need, Bradshaw's can probably help. The Come On In of Casper. When it comes time to cheer on your Buffs or Eagles at state, the Come On In is your best bet for a great night's stay. Auto Farm Chevrolet in Evanston. General Manager Dennis Lynch invites you to come and experience a community-driven dealership. Evanston Regional Hospital. Quality healthcare close to home. Bridger Valley Motor. Got a check engine light blinking? Don't guess at what the problem is. Take it to Slim at Bridger Valley Motor in Lyman. And Achieve Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy. No excuses, just results. Thank you to all of our Bridger Valley sports sponsors.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Franklin. Something I've really enjoyed as a dentist over the past 20 years are the lasting friendships that I've formed with many of my patients. My staff is really great, and we try hard to make sure that every patient feels a warm welcome. It doesn't matter if it's your first visit or if you've been with us for years. Every patient is welcome and always appreciated. Our goal is to provide the best dental care possible at reasonable rates. Please call us today to schedule your appointment at 307-789-8910.
Go Red Devils!
With MyLocalRadio.com, you get to stay up to date with Lyman and Mountain View sports by watching all of the games live in the convenience of your own home. Now you get to keep up with your coaches, athletes, and teachers throughout the week with the Bridger Valley Coaches Corner. Weekdays during the school year, the Bridger Valley Coaches Corner will run on KNYN 99.1 FM at 3 p.m. and keep you up to date with the most interesting storylines from Lyman and Mountain View in football, volleyball, basketball, swimming, running, golf, and more. We'll also check in with different students and teachers from the two schools throughout the year. 3 p.m. Monday through Friday on KNYN 99.1 FM is the Bridger Valley Coaches Show presented by MyLocalRadio.com. Stay connected.
Because of you, I felt hopeless.
I know it was a joke, but it still hurt me.
Because of you, I felt wanted and not alone in this world.
Because you said hi to me on the first day of school, I felt included, and I knew that I was going to be okay.
Your mobility affects every aspect of your life. When you suffer from an injury that decreases your mobility, or maybe you're just noticing that you're having a harder time balancing and you're
Third quarter begins 28-27 on the Benedict's Market and True Value Board. Wind River basketball. And Arnich with it. Throws over down into the post. Oldman had 10 points. Drops back out to Medicine Cloud. Hands off to Oldman. She had 2 long threes back in the second quarter. Gives off to Arnich, guarded by Haley Stevens. Look down into the blocks. Medicine Cloud opened up for 2. Breakdown in defense after a long, methodical Wind River possession.
Bailey should have taken that backside to cover that weak spot, but just out of rotation a little bit.
30-27 on the Benedict's Market and True Value Board. Sadie Mitchell dribbles to her left. Dellinger takes it on the handoff. Stevens back to Dellinger. Then a skip to the right side. Bugus. 1 minute gone by in the third period. Haley Stevens finds Dellinger. Runs down baseline against Medicine Cloud. Airballs it. Henstra comes up with the board momentarily. Down on the ground. And Bugus gets the board. Long chase down. Mitchell to Stevens, then to Dellinger. Works to her left on the wing. Looking to the post. Dellinger's fouled by Arnich, I think, from behind. It's usually the player from behind, but we'll see. It's on 1-2 instead. It's someone from the side, maybe Hadley Becker. I didn't see her in on the play. She must have been on the right or the left. There was a sea of players around Dellinger when she shot it up.
Could have been any one of them.
First free throw from Dellinger misses, and this is a crucial time for your free throws.
Either way, she has another one to try.
Waiting on the second. It's good. 2-point game, 30-28 on the Benedict's Market and True Value Board. Arnich. Bounce pass. Last touch by Arnich, apparently. I thought Stevens got a hand on it, but that was an optical illusion from my point.
Yeah, she definitely bounced it out. Stevens was close, but it wasn't.
Yeah. Dellinger has the ball knocked away on the inbound by Oldman, so they'll try it again. That puts Nakota in the backcourt along with Stevens. Makes Stevens work for it a bit. Bugus bounces it to Dellinger on the run. Maybe some numbers here. Dellinger to Henstra, overthrows her. Stevens picks it up. Bugus backs up to the left. She's got Mitchell. Drives into the free throw line, stops out to the right corner. Stevens seems a little hesitant to shoot from out there after her 3 misses in the first half. Stevens has it. Looks out to Dellinger. Puts it on the ground out to the left corner. Then to Henstra at the top of the key. Under 6 to play in the third period. 2-point game. Wind River on top, 30-28 on the Benedict's Market and True Value Board. Stevens working with it. A long possession for Mountain View. To the elbow, spins around, then to the baseline. Bounces out to Mitchell. She'll try a mid-ranger. True and down, nothing but net. Tie game, 30-all. 30-30 on the Benedict's Market and True Value Board. Oldman has the basketball. A moving screen from Medicine Cloud, and then she works down to the post. Arnich with it. Turns around on the right corner. Then back to Oldman. To Medicine Cloud on the left side. 5:14 left. Throw back, right side. Arnich on the wing. Gives it to Oldman. Then to Nakota on the right corner. Almost down to 5 minutes. A lot of working around. Not too many shots so far in the third period for either side. Arnich guarded by Stevens. Gives it to Nakota. She backs up at the midline circle. Both these teams being very methodical in this third period.
Very. It's a good thing there's no shot clock in high school.
Well, maybe not a good thing. We could have got a lot more shots by now.
That's true.
Be a lot of shot clock violations, I think is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Hadley Becker got knocked down to the deck, and a jump ball tied up. Emily Bugus gives the possession arrow back to Mountain View.
Dellinger will be inbounding it.
And you see a little bit of pressure from Nakota, but she's just going to kind of watch Stevens come across the timeline. She'll do so from the left sideline, and Nakota continues to back up. Stevens goes at half speed, throws around to a curl. Mitchell into the paint, has the ball knocked out of her hands, picks it back up. Bugis to Dellinger. Right side, out to Mitchell. She made a mid-ranger earlier. Looks down low to Henstra. She hit it off the bottom of the backboard, though, and missed it. 30 all on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Henstra and Dellinger come away with a team turnover. Dellinger inside, backs up. She's double-teamed, goes down to the ground. It's loose, fighting for it. Dellinger has it. Jump, no, a travel. And, yeah, probably the right call there, rolling around on the ground.
Those are so hit and miss on when they call jump or when they call travel.
I think it just depends on if you have possession and you move, or if it's, that'd be a travel, and if they're both tied up simultaneously, and then I guess you get jump. 4 minutes left, halfway through in the third period. Arnich out to the right side. Stevens got it knocked off her foot. It was planted, though, so no kick ball, and she comes away with a steal. Working with it quickly, trying to come up with something. Into the blocks, into the double team. She's fouled and through the line. I think that's on Arnich or perhaps Tidzump. On 4-5, Braxton Tidzump with the foul. 2 shots for Stevens. 30-30 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board.
No, actually, they gave it to Becker.
Okay, then. I didn't see Becker in there.
I didn't either. Braxton was complaining that she was straight up and down. Apparently she was.
Well, that can't be right, because I saw Eric signal
did he?
this. He signaled 4 and 5.
Oh, it looks like he's,
Yeah.
yep, he fixed it.
Yeah.
All right.
So it does go against Tidzump. She misses the first. Men the second. Haley, the tough trip to the line. Still tied up 30 all. Rebound, Wind River moving from right to left. Black jerseys for Wind River. Mountain View in the home whites. Long shot, Oldman. She's made a couple, misses this one off just right. Haley Stevens skies up for the rebound. 3:30, throw ahead, baseball pass to Mitchell. Watches the defense go by, and Bugis gets the lead. 33-31. And actually, Haley Stevens, it was just a late put up on the board. She made the first, missed the second on the free throw, so they were up 31-30. It was just a delayed put up onto the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Tidzump with it on the right wing. 3:12 left in the third period. And a travel by Nakota. It looked like she kind of picked up her dribble and then walked back with it and just held on a little too long.
Yeah.
2 steps without putting it on the ground. Subs in and out for Mountain View. And for the first time today, we see Emma Murray. Katie Georges, has she been in today? I don't remember seeing her.
She's been in, no.
Jada Kennison in for a second to go with it. Georges, stop in the high post, just missed long. And 3 minutes to go. 33-30 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Oh, and she bounced it left. Nakota did, and Seabearing just never could come away with it.
She did the no-look pass, and it didn't quite work.
Yeah, no one was looking.
No.
2:51 left in the third. 33-30 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Kennison, the point guard, moving from left to right for Mountain View. Crossover to the left, spin around, out to the corner. Georges stops, throws it off the glass and down. Katie Georges with 2. Timeout taken by Wind River. We'll take it with them. Mountain View's opened up a 5-point advantage in the third period on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. 2:34 left. This is a First Bank presentation of Buffs basketball.
A common thread no matter where you live in Wyoming is that if you're heading somewhere, it's probably going to be a while until you get there. A lot can go wrong on these long road trips across this great state. And if you ever find yourself broke down on the side of the road, it's time to call Glade Erickson at Bridger Valley Motor to come pick you up, day or night. Bridger Valley Motor offers 24-hour towing services. If you need a tow, you need to call Glade on his cell phone at 307-780-3280. Bridger Valley Motor is here to pick you up if your lift ever lets you down. 307-780-3280.
Pretty clean basketball in this third period. Just 2 fouls, both of them by Wind River. 35-30, Mountain View up. We talked about the turnovers early, but it's kind of disappeared for both teams as of late.
It has disappeared.
What do we have for a count? Are there any in this third quarter?
Let's see. There, yeah. Right now, Wind River has 4.
Oh, wow. I guess.
Yeah.
None
Well,
for
counting them up
Mountain
now.
View?
They have 1 right now.
1.
Yeah.
35-30, baseline drive. And Wind River basketball hoop in the arm, dropping it down. Krista Henry to the line.
She was excited.
35-32 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Henry for the and one. And here comes Arnich back into the game. Sierra Burnett checks out after a brief run.
As I'm looking back, right now Mountain View has 2 offensive rebounds, and they scored off both those.
That's pretty much the difference. They were down 27 28, outscoring. Now with the three-point play, that'll make it a little closer, 35-33. Krista Henry converts after the foul, and that foul win against Murray. Georges and Kettison, a quick run, and Dellinger's out. Murray stays in. Henstra back into the game. Sadie Mitchell, Haley Stevens, and Emily Bugas. Looks like Coach Moretti's just trying to get a couple of minutes here and there from those freshmen and sophomore reserves. Keep her upperclassmen feeling good and get them in, get them out, and they've done good. Katie Georges scored on, I think that was about a minute and change of play.
Yeah.
Puts Haley Stevens at the line after the foul. That was number 2 on Arnich. 2 shots, first from Stevens, misses. 35-33, Mountain View over Wind River. Nakota will check back in if it's a make, and it is. Stevens gives Mountain View a 3-point advantage. 2:09 left in the third period. Wind River basketball, Arnich takes it across. Oldman shaded to her right. They both had 10 points in the first half for Wind River. However, in the second half, they have yet to score. 5 points in the quarter. As a team for Wind River, high dribble, bounce passed off to Arnich. She takes it to the top of the key, 1:45 left in the third period.
Are they waiting for last shot, or what are they? What is their plan?
So. I think they're looking against that. Looks like a 3-2 zone by Mountain View. A long shot from Oldman, and Henstra comes up with the rebound. Jump ball called, however, stays with Wind River. Looked like a 3-2 zone from Mountain View, maybe a 1-3-1 with 3 players out there, but it looked like they were just trying to get the cutters or whatever they had, something set up, and then Oldman just said, I'll take a deep 3.
Why not? She's made it.
She's made 2 of them. Missed her last 2. 36-33. Wind River on top. Arnich takes it on the left wing on the inbound. You have Oldman in the blocks. Now she moves out to the left corner. Working to the right with it, guarded by Mitchell. A 1-2-2 zone for Mountain View. At the top, Oldman gives off left side. Nakota toes the near sideline, throws down low to the post. Turn around, mid-ranger from Oldman, no good. Rebound from Tidsump, off to Arnich. She's blocked. Ball knocked out of bounds, but it stays in possession of Wind River. Still a 1-possession game. 1:03 left in the third period. In the fourth quarter, we'll have that brought to you by Big Country Properties. Oldman throws it up high. Arnich holds on to it. 1 minute left, 1 to go. Arnich, high dribble. Bugas nearly comes away with a steal, turns around, gives it into the paint. Oldman misses. Dellinger with the board, swipes around and realizes everyone's backed up. They don't want any part of that whirling dervish, and gives it off to Stevens to take it across the timeline from left to right. 44 seconds left as she does. Stevens to the free throw line. Hands off to Bugas on the right wing. She'll spin around, get back to Stevens. Right corner.
Looks like they're going to reset the offense.
You know, when you said it was a minute left and Wind River was maybe playing for the last possession, I was thinking, you've watched too much Evanston basketball. No, these teams shoot.
It's true. Well, I was thinking, with all the shot clock violations they would have had if there was one.
3 by Stevens is good.
Boom goes the dynamite.
10 seconds left. 39-33 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. And after missing 3, Stevens, a long 3 by Oldmans to end the quarter. Not quite there, but it was not far off either. 39-33 at the end of 3 quarters. Mountain View opens up a 6-point advantage. We'll head to the Big Country Properties fourth period next on a First Bank presentation of Mountain View basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
When you're looking for one location that is centrally located in Wyoming to host a business meeting or corporate retreat, always consider the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper first. With meeting rooms and amenities that everyone can enjoy at the Come On In is the best place to host events. The rustic decor, fireplaces, jacuzzis, pool, and large indoor atrium will make your event memorable. Call today and find out the ways we can help make your event a success. Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper. Call 307-472-6300.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Fourth quarter begins, brought to you by Big Country Properties, the #1 listing and selling agency in the Bridger Valley. Go to bigcountryproperties.com. Well, Mountain View opens up a 39-33 lead on the Benedict's Market and True Value board after a 3-ball with 10 seconds left in the quarter is drilled on the right corner by Haley Stevens. Sadie Mitchell drops it into the post. Henstra turns around off the glass and good. That's right where she needs it, and most importantly, then she does what she needs to do, puts it up quickly.
Sometimes I wish she could get a little more variety than just turn and shoot, but for right now, it's working.
On the other side, Medicine Cloud puts 2 in. 41-36 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Bugus, mid-ranger, in traffic, no good. Arnich gave her a little shoulder and comes up with the rebound. Moving from right to left. Oldman's on the run, stops at the elbow. Bounces from Tidzump to Arnich. She calls out for Tidzump to go into the post, then gives off to Nakota. Nakota at the top to the right side. Oldman has Arnich go out to the right corner. She gets the ball, then high-low, spin around, scoop shot, missed a little bit long. Sadie Mitchell comes up with the rebound. And stolen away by Oldmans. It was a double team of Medicine Cloud and Oldmans there, and a turnover for Mountain View makes it 41-37.
You could hear the fans yelling for
a reach in?
Yeah,
I think they wanted a reach in. Henstra converts, and she's to the line. Hit by Arnich. I can't tell if the fans to the right of us are going for Mountain View or Wind River.
I mean, they're both purple. Who knows?
43-37 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. That's a big shot by Henstra.
It was.
And back-to-back makes, too. First from the left, down from the right. Now if she can get the free throw here, put an exclamation point on it. Airballs it. Well, back to the drawing board for, I think Henstra's going to be working on free throws throughout the year. She's had a tough tournament, and that happens.
Sometimes you just get in your head and being at the line and everything's silent.
Yeah. I think it comes down to repetition to the point where you don't think about it. You have your own routine. That keeps you focused. Oldman on the run, wild shot, misses short, tough rebound from Dellinger. Looks like Kylie wants to take it across herself against Oldman. You see the intent in Oldman's eyes. She comes away with a steal. It's her versus Kennison. A big height advantage. Oldman throws it up with the right hand and drops it down. Nice move by Oldman.
Oh, yeah, confidence.
6 points in the quarter, 16 in the game. Throw away Arnich. Hit.
Oh, and that's her third.
Murray.
Fourth.
I think that's her fourth. And you got to be kidding me is what Arnich just said. She doesn't like it because she thinks she's entitled to that space as a 50-50 ball is I think what she is considering on that play.
I would have to agree with her, but
she did take a step in towards her, towards the other player, I suppose.
I thought Emily did the same, though.
Perhaps, yeah. 43-39 and 4 fouls on Arnich certainly affects the way she plays defense from here on out. If they lose her, that leaves a lot on the scoring load of Oldman.
Too bad we're not in the NBA and there's 6 fouls.
I suppose it's a matter of opinion.
I guess.
6:04 left in the Big Country Properties. Fourth period. Dellinger to the left side. Murray tries one. Misses from mid-range. Oldman on the rebound. Looking to push the tempo. Oldman runs with it up the middle of the court. Crosses at 5:33. She takes a 3. Misses long. And the rebound by Mitchell over the head of Medicine Cloud. Gives it to Kennison. Now this is a tough opportunity for the freshman. She gets some varsity experience on the fly. Big minutes. You got to run the point here with Haley Stevens on the bench. Stop and pop by Georgia. She's hit as she goes down. Misses the shot. 2 free throws up for the sophomore. Goes on 2-3. Seabearing with the foul.
Her second. Checking to see how many timeouts we got going on right now for Wind River.
Did you say 4 left for Wind River?
4, 1:30 and 3 fulls.
Oh, that's enough.
5:33
left in the Big Country Properties. Fourth quarter. You can buy or sell both in Uinta and Lincoln County. Georges misses her first free throw. I talked to her, I think sometime around the football playoffs or maybe the end of the season. She loves basketball. She joined cross country this year. That was kind of just a fun thing for her. She ended up winning regionals, but she loves basketball and was excited to get an opportunity to play at the varsity level this year. 1 of 2 trip for Georges. 44-39 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Madison Cloud gives it back to Seabearing. Works it to the left. Oldman on the wing. Tries from 3. Oh, it was in, but falls out. Madison Cloud comes up with the board. Oldman from closer range. Misses it, gets her own board, and a behind-the-back foul reach from Henstra. You want to defend that play, but you get the foul called every single time. If you swipe at it, or even just come from behind, it's positioning.
It's so hard because you don't want to sit there and do nothing, but at the same time, are you willing to pick up that foul?
And does that go against? That can't be against 1. Haley's not in the game.
Yeah. Whoa. No, she is in the game. There she is.
There she is. Huh.
I looked at her, and to be honest, I didn't recognize her, and then I had to look again. I'm like, no, that is Haley.
Referee was blocking my view, or the ball, I think, was blocking her head, so I didn't see her. I guess it goes against Haley. First free throw misses, second one good. Throw down left side, Georges on the corner. 5:05 left in the Big Country Properties, fourth period, and a timeout taken by Mountain View. We'll take it with them. This is a First Bank presentation of Buffs basketball on MyLocalRadio.com. 44-40 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board in the Big Country Properties, fourth period.
Meet the service and parts department staff at Auto Farm Chevrolet. We work on almost every type of vehicle, foreign and domestic. We also sell parts and accessories for almost all makes and models. Our staff is friendly and well trained, and we are here to serve you. Open Monday through Friday beginning at 7:30 a.m. We invite you to Auto Farm Chevrolet for all your parts and for all your service needs. 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a community-driven dealer.
44-40 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Fourth period brought to you by Big Country Properties. In search of that Dr. McKay Franklin precision play of the game, I'm thinking of a few offensive plays for Mountain View this quarter that could be up with it. Maybe Haley Stevens 3 at the end of the third. It's a candidate as well. 3 minutes gone by in this fourth quarter, and 4 points separate these two teams. We saw double overtime yesterday. Mountain View dropping one to Cokeville. 66-60. Flash into the post. Pass and a high bank shot. Goes long for Dellinger. A travel for Oldman. Turns it over.
You know, while Wind River doesn't have a lot of offensive rebounds, their defensive rebounds are killing it.
What do we got?
We are at 5 defensive rebounds right now.
That's in the quarter?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That is pretty good. Just that's more than 1 a minute. Henstra down low, goes back up. Oldman called for the swipe. She was straight up and down, but then the arm swipes in, and you'll have coaches and referees tell you this. Even if you do get all ball and you swipe, there's a pretty good chance you're going to get a foul called on you.
Refs aren't perfect. They just see the arm going.
You look at the motion more than you can really see the bang-bang. There's no instant replay. You got to go by the motion. And in that play, she swiped at it, so the foul comes in. First free throw, no good for Henstra. Four-point game, 4:38 left. Bailey for the second, misses front iron. Rebound from Wind River. Seabearing takes it across to Arnich on the right wing. Gives it off to Oldman on the corner. One-handed lefty pass from Seabearing. 4:25 left. And still methodical coming out. Throw over left side. Then to the left wing. Seabearing walks out.
Oldman just did a one-handed pass all the way across the court.
She's been doing that all game, really. They've got good strength and good accuracy with those passes. But Wind River plays loose and free.
Yeah.
foul against Bugis. She fouled out yesterday, and she played a lot of tough defense and earned those 5 fouls.
Only has 2 today.
Hasn't been a whole lot of fouling. I guess 7 for Wind River puts the Mountain View in the bonus, but really a pretty clean game. Most of those fouls for Wind River have come in the post. Oldman for 3, too long. She's lost her range after draining 2 to begin the second quarter.
Yeah.
Stevens in transition from left to right. 3:45 left, and a 2-possession game. Last contest of the Bridger Valley Invitational has Mountain View and Wind River, and it couldn't have been a better one to close it out. Bugis on the right wing. 2 dribbles, bounce down low to Dellinger in the blocks. Over to the left wing, Henstra can't handle it. I think it may have been last touched by Mountain View, and it was.
Yeah.
Stevens a little bit slow to get up. I think she's fine, but I think that just hit that hard floor on the side as she kind of skidded down to the ground.
Dellinger was trying to pass it to Bailey, and she was behind her man. I think she needed to post up in front. I think she would have had a better shot.
Arnich at the right elbow. Looked like she kicked it out right side, and a 3-ball missed by Nakota. Sadie Mitchell with the board. She's got a lot of tough boards today.
She does.
3:08 left. Are you keeping individual rebound stats?
I am.
What do we have for Sadie? 5, 6?
We have 4 right now.
4? Okay.
No, actually, never mind. We have 5.
Okay, so I guess I was in the neighborhood. I didn't want to overshoot it.
No, you did good. She has 1 offensive, 4 defensive.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Haley Stevens at the midline circle, and Mountain View running some delay. And why not? It's a 2-possession game. Points have been hard to come by, it seems like, in a lot of the second half. We had 3 field goals for Mountain View in the third period, just 1. Short corner shot, Bugis rattles out. Henstra and Medicine Cloud battle for the board. Oldmans comes away with it, throws up ahead to Arnich. She's running, and Stevens called for a block. (44-40).
I wasn't sure if that was going to go on Savannah or not.
Foul on White Stevens. White ones, Haley Stevens.
She picks up her 3rd, 2 back-to-back.
Inbound from Oldmans to the left corner, Seabearing rather. Then to Nakota. Looks in. Seabearing on the left wing, guarded by Henser. She sags off a bit. Over to Arnich, 2:08 left in the 4th period. Bounce pass to Seabearing. Up top, Medicine Cloud. Looks to her left, then to her right, Arnich with it. And a timeout taken by Wind River. 44-40, 1:58 left in the Big Country Properties 4th period. We'll return on a First Bank presentation of Mountain View Basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
Mentioned how, we've got some points here and there, 28-27 at the half. It's 44-40 right now, but a third quarter saw just 2 field goals for Wind River and 3 for Mountain View.
Really?
Points from the free throw line have really been what we've seen most of, or lack thereof. Mountain View struggled at the line here in the second half. Seabearing passes to Oldmans. Wind River basketball down by 4 and down to under 2 minutes to play. Free throw line, teardrop shot off the backboard, no good. Stevens with the rebound. Dellinger streaking up ahead, but Stevens holds up. Cuts into the left corner, shaded by Oldman. Backs up, 1:38 left. Now she attacks, free throw line shot, good! Haley Stevens makes it a 2-possession game, full 2-possession, 46-40 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Big shot from Stevens with 1.5 left. Corner shot drained from Nakota. 46-42. Full timeout taken for Wind River. We'll be back. 4-point game on the Benedict's Market and True Value board on a First Bank presentation of Mountain View Basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
Sometimes getting the whole family scheduled for a dental appointment is hard. Different days, different times, and then how do you pay for it all? These problems have been solved by Black's Fork Dental in Mountain View because we serve patients of all ages. It's easy to schedule the whole family on the same day, so you just make one trip. We accept most insurances, and if you don't have insurance, we offer an in-house discount so the whole family can have a healthy smile. Don't wait. Call today. Black's Fork Dental in Mountain View, 307-782-3630.
We know that when you think of Plains Tire in Evanston, you always think
the Tire Professionals.
Quality customer service.
They're friendly with great prices.
I really like Plains Tire in Evanston.
But did you also know that the team at Plains Tire offers oil changes, windshield wiper checks, and free alignment checks? That's right, free alignment checks. We don't want you to quit thinking all those great things when you hear Plains Tire. We just want you to add to the list. Plains Tire, the tire professionals. Stop in today, 157 Bear River Drive.
46-42, Mountain View basketball with the lead. 1:20 left in the Big Country Properties fourth period. A great game with a finale in about 76 seconds. Stevens takes it across, moving from left to right for the Mountain View Buffaloes. Nakota comes out to guard her. Hand off on a curl around to Dellinger, then to Emily Bugas. They'll run a little bit of clock, look for a potential shot. Last time you saw Haley Stevens holding up, and then she saw an opportunity to attack and hit a 15-foot pull-up. 55 seconds left. Sadie Mitchell at the top of the key. Again, 46-42 the score. Mountain View in white. How long does Wind River let this go? Fighting for a turnover. Oldman called for a foul. 1-1. Emily Bugas on the line in single bonus. Oldman picks up her third foul.
How's Emily doing from the line today?
First trip.
Oh, really?
She hit a 3 on that bank shot in the first quarter and got a mid-range baseline jumper in the second. 5 points for Bugas. Make it 6.
Nothing but net, baby.
47-42. 5-point lead. Bugas to try and make it 6. Approaches the shot. Nothing but net. 48-42. Mountain View basketball, Wind River basketball. Wild throw to the right side. 3 fake from Nakota. Arnich in the paint, turns around, pushes it up, misses. Mitchell on the board, her 6th.
She needed more arc on that shot, and she would have had it.
It was a line drive, that's for sure, like a shot put. And Haley Stevens is headed to the line. Seabearing foul.
If you're Wind River, that's not the person you want to foul.
No, I don't think so. Although she's just 2 of 4 from the line today. But you're not going to get, if you're Mountain View, you know who you want at the line, and that's who's going to have the ball. Stevens drains the first. 3-possession game with 27.8 on the clock. Second is good. Stevens had 9 at the quarter, sitting at 15, 17, 19 points for Haley Stevens. 50-42 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. A full timeout taken. We'll be back in 1 minute on a First Bank presentation of Mountain View basketball on MyLocalRadio.com. 50-42, Mountain View leads Wind River on the Benedict's Market and True Value scoreboard.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self, and I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
50-42 on the Benedict's Market and True Value scoreboard. Mountain View on top over Wind River, just 22 ticks left. Seabearing holding on to the ball. There's no time. You got to attack. Medicine Cloud with it. Down low to the post. Arnich, one dribble, up and short. Rebound Stevens. 12 seconds left. 11.5 when she's fouled. That should do it. You needed a quick shot, and they took 15 seconds off the clock. A 3-possession game, but you can make it with 2 free throw makes here. A 4-possession game with 11 seconds left. 4th foul on Oldman. Really just trivial at this point.
I don't know if their offense wasn't working the way that they wanted it to, and they were waiting until it came into rotation, but they really just needed to get a quick shot off, maybe either foul or try to steal the inbounds pass and then try to score again.
Yeah, when you're down to 3 possessions in 25 seconds, it doesn't matter. You don't have offense. Your offense is put the ball up, make a 3. And Stevens goes 2 of 2 from the line. She has another 20-plus point day after getting 26 yesterday. 7 seconds left. Oldman throws up a 3. Aesthetic 3, and it's no good. Rebound by Henstra, and a foul on Medicine Cloud. 1.5 seconds left. Well, a little chance for retribution here for Henstra to try to make some free throws. She's had a tough day at the line. The win is secured, so the pressure's off. 52-42, the score on the Benedict's Market and True Value board.
This Wind River team really is good. I think they really just need to focus on their shot, getting that roll all the way through the fingertips.
Henstra banks it in.
Just like she did right there.
11-point lead. Henstra for one more. Misses short. Dellinger knocks it out, and the buzzer sounds. Mountain View wins 53-42, the final on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. We'll be back with post-game coverage next on a First Bank presentation of Mountain View basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Franklin. Something I've really enjoyed as a dentist over the past 20 years are the lasting friendships that I've formed with many of my patients. My staff is really great, and we try hard to make sure that every patient feels a warm welcome. It doesn't matter if it's your first visit or if you've been with us for years. Every patient is welcome and always appreciated. Our goal is to provide the best dental care possible at reasonable rates. Please call us today to schedule your appointment at 307-789-8910.
Go Red Devils!
Super kids deserve super care. Experience the difference with board-certified pediatricians Alan Brown, MD, and Bird Gilmartin, MD, at Uinta Medical Group. Whether it's tracking your child's overall health at Well Child Checks or helping your little ones feel better when they're sick, Dr. Brown and Dr. Gilmartin are here to help your child grow, learn, and thrive. Schedule an appointment with Dr. Brown or Dr. Gilmartin by calling 307-789-WELL 9355 or visit evanstonanytime.com.
At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we know our members by name and we love working with them face-to-face. But did you know that members can also handle almost all banking online? Everything from managing your accounts and paying bills to applying for all types of loans. It's simple, and we're happy to help you get started. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
Meet the service and parts department staff at Auto Farm Chevrolet. We work on almost every type of vehicle, foreign and domestic. We also sell parts and accessories for almost all makes and models. Our staff is friendly and well trained, and we are here to serve you. Open Monday through Friday beginning at 7:30 a.m. We invite you to Auto Farm Chevrolet for all your parts and for all your service needs. 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a community-driven dealer.
As one of the region's most visited websites, MyLocalRadio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on MyLocalRadio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit MyLocalRadio.com today to stream it all live.
Final game of the Bridger Valley Invitational has Mountain View's girls winning 53-42 on the Benedict's Market and True Value board. Let's run through the rebounds and turnover totals. Kate, turn it over to you.
All right. For Wind River, they had a total of 22 rebounds and 13 turnovers. In those turnovers, I was looking back, they had 0 in the fourth quarter. So while they had 6 in the first 5 minutes of the first, they completely cleared that up and didn't have any. Mountain View had 23 rebounds, most of those being offensive that they could come back and get points. Bailey had a lot of them defensively that she was able to take back, and then turnovers, they had it to 11.
On the point side, Haley Stevens leads the way with 20 for Mountain View, followed by 12 for Bailey Henstra. I think that's a season high for Bailey. I think I missed a game earlier today, but should have been a season high, unless she had a great game earlier today. But either way, 7 points for Emily Bugas, 5 from Sadie Mitchell, 4 by Kylie Dellinger, and 3 from Katie Georges. Leading the way for Wind River, Josie Oldman, 17 points. Savannah Arnich did not score that entire second half after going for 10 points in the first half. 8 from Jenny Medicine Cloud, 3 by Krista Henry. Braxton Tidsump with 2 points and 2 by Ronnie Nakota. Now the final order of business for the day, the Dr. McKay Franklin Precision plays of the game. I'll hand out one, and then Kate, you'll get one as well. Mine goes to Haley Stevens' 3-ball at the end of the third quarter that improved the lead from 36 to 33 to 39 to 33 going into the third. Kate?
All right, you know what? I'm going to keep with the 3 thing. I'm going to give it to Emily Bugas with her bank shot 3. Me personally, I can't make a bank shot 3, let alone can I make a 3, but a bank shot 3? That girl nailed it.
That's the final 53-42 as Mountain View comes away with a 11-point win over a very solid Wind River team. For Kate Bolander and Dakota running camera, I'm Jake Hibbert. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week at the Flaming Gorge Invitational.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media. Today's executive producer is Val Cook. We appreciate you tuning in to this MyLocalRadio.com exclusive of Mountain View Buffaloes Athletics. We would like to take a moment to thank all of our sponsors and partners who make this all possible. And of course, thank you for tuning in. Check out our website for more information about future Mountain View broadcasts, or like us on Facebook to stay up to date with the games. Until next time, go Buffs!